Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And welcome back to King Bean Plays. And yes, I am Big Boss and taking you on my journey as I learn how to take over the world. Yo, this is just going to be a quick vid that I'm doing today because I'm downloaded that NBA 2K16 and I'll be playing that at midnight. And I can't wait to play it, but let's get into this Metal Gear. And this right here is one of the scenes over in Africa. And this scene is kind of intense. Now, this game is not all stealth based or what have you. This does have a pretty good action scene, and honestly, I kept dying on this a lot, so I replayed it a whole bunch of times. And at this point in time, when I was replaying it, I got tired of dying. So I went ham. I didn't try to go too strategic, and I just wanted to go ahead and just get this match over with. Because trust me, it took me a long time. If you get this game, you'll understand what I mean. And all my weapons choices, they're mainly not a lot of high-powered weapons. They're just stuff to get me through because I do a lot of stealth in it, or as best I can. So anyway, what I really want to talk about is the backlash from Metal Gear and games being overhyped, and why people having such a big gripe about this game and any game that comes out that has a lot of hype. I understand, you get a little disappointed because it doesn't reach the expectations of what you think a game's going to be, but sometimes you just get a lot of backlash from games that are good, which makes no sense to me. These are the type of games when they come back out 3 to 5 years with the remastered edition, everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, I remember this game was so much fun. Nobody's going to remember how hyped the game was. A game like Destiny, people are still playing it. Millions of people are still playing it, despite the people who are on these games or on these forums are talking about how bad the game is. It doesn't, well, I want to say as bad as the game is, but it doesn't reach some kind of mythical level of godliness, if you will, if I'm using that term very loosely, very loosely. So anyway, in the instance of Metal Gear, this game here, and I've been reading a lot of the comments and also watching other videos, and it's apparent that the game was incomplete. But and I think that had to do something more with Konami versus Kojima. But the game overall is really fun, and this is the thing that I don't understand why people are complaining. It's almost like I'm almost at this juncture in my life where I really believe people don't know what they really want. Now, let me go back for a second. Now, Metal Gear 4 was supposed to be the final game in the whole Metal Gear series. That's what Kojima had planned. In the beginning, that was going to be the end of Metal Gear, so he made it more of a movie, which I played that game probably about 10 times, to be honest with you, and I watched just about every cutscene over and over again, including the super long load times on the PS3. But I enjoyed every minute of that game. I did not want to give up that game. I actually gave that game to one of my customers because they play a lot of PS3, and they enjoy the game. So with that game, it had a lot of cutscenes. It was supposed to tie up almost just about every loose end in the story. But people didn't like the game because it was too many cutscenes. Now, Kojima gives you this game in Metal Gear 5 a lot of gameplay. A ton of gameplay and very little cutscenes, and now people are complaining about it. I don't get it, man. Like I said, I don't think people really know what they want. The gameplay in this game is phenomenal. It is fantastic. And a lot of times I get lost when I'm playing this game. It's just in the different ways I learned that I can do different things in this game and attack this game how I want to attack it. And it's fantastic. It's mind-boggling. It boggles my mind. I'm sorry. See, I'm losing my words up here. But it just boggles my mind for the simple fact that you can do just about anything that you want, attack any situation, any kind of way that you want, and just you can really be this character. And I keep learning new ways to attack, new ways to use my buddy, new ways to infiltrate missions, and I go back and do a lot of side ops. And I think that's one of the problems with it is the side ops, because the side ops are pretty fun, although they are repetitive. But to quote the Black Hotagi, what game isn't repetitive? Every game is repetitive. But what makes this game to me so unique, and just like The Witcher, but in a different sense, it's repetitive. You go through, you save a prisoner, kill somebody, whatever. But The Witcher, their side outs were more about the stories, and their stories was fantastic. This here is more about the way you craft your own story in your mind on how you're going to attack a certain part of each mission. And that's what's so cool about it. And they give you all the tools and different tools. You can use different solutions to solve the same problem. And also, I love the way the game adapts to you, and adapts to not only your play style and the things what you do, which makes this game, to me, a very unique game and a very, very fun game. And this is what makes it really sad, that the fact that Konami is not going to be making any more games. They didn't making any more AAA games, if you haven't been in the gaming news. And also the fact that they ran Kojima out of there. And I would love to see another reboot to the Metal Gear franchise, and would like to see Kojima at the helm. Now, again, this game may not be a perfect 10. And in my opinion, it's a 9 out of 10, but I am biased, and I'm letting you know that right now. I am biased towards the game because I'm a Metal Gear fan, and I'm enjoying every moment of this game. Every moment of this game, and this game is just so much fun to play. It's one of those games you need to have this in your collection. If you're a true gamer, you should have this game in your collection. This is a very fun game. The matches, I would say the matches. I haven't even played online yet. If you've seen the online trailer, you should go to TGS and just type in TGS on YouTube and type in Metal Gear 5 online play. The online play look like it's going to be fun, but you know that's all due to the servers. If the server's going to be any good, or that's going to be, you know, how it's going to feel online. That's going to determine how good the online is, of course. But this game is really exciting to me. It's really fun. It makes you think. Every place you go is really intense, and especially if you want to try to get the best score possible. But again, you can still play it any kind of way that you want to, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, people. That's a good thing. And this game may not be a masterpiece in some people's lives, in a sense that I know more people were upset that IGN called it a masterpiece, and I think GameSpot gave it a 10 out of 10, or Game Trailers gave it like a 9.7 out of 10, but it's a damn near 10. But when it comes to masterpieces, if you look at like paintings, let's say like the Mona Lisa. If you look at the Mona Lisa, you may not think the Mona Lisa is a great painting. You may think it sucks. You might think it's terrible, or you may think it's something that Leonardo da Vinci had done was terrible. But most people would say it was a work of art. And just like the same thing when it comes to music, like Jay-Z's first CD is considered a classic. Biggie Smalls, both of his CDs are considered classics. Those would be, in our terms, masterpieces. Same thing with Tupac. His last album was considered a classic, so that would be considered a masterpiece, but other people may not like it and see it in that genre. Now, to me, probably going as a masterpiece is maybe a little bit of hyperbole, but again, this is one of the better games in the series. It's probably one of the best games that was possibly ever made, and I'm saying that. I'm standing on that. You may disagree with that, but this game is really, really good, and I think everybody should just calm down. Don't worry about stuff being overhyped, and just enjoy the games. Enjoy the games. I played Titanfall. Titanfall, quote unquote, was overhyped, but it was fun for what it was. I played Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was considered overhyped. It was fun for what it was. Destiny, I played it. I own it. I play it. It's fun. It is what it is. They're fun games. So we are in an era right now where games are really, really good right now. So just enjoy them. Enjoy playing them. Enjoy them on your favorite console or wherever you play them at. But just coming up on the end of the video, I just want to get my thoughts out there real quick. So it's your boy King Bean. I'll holler at you dudes later. One love. Peace.